the World Wrestling Network. And away in our final of the regular season portion of this tournament. It is Metrix Hockey going up against Boston Hockey Club, and the stakes could not be higher. My name's Dylan Ward. I'll be on play-by-play for you today. Matthew Freeman is our producer, handling the scoreboard you see on your screen and making sure the video is getting to your screen at home. If either of these two teams win in regulation, that will clinch the playoffs of the tournament. If this game goes to overtime, regardless of the winner, it's still a bit up in the air, and it'll all come down to the final game of regular season play tomorrow. So to start out here, we're going to have a power play for Boston Hockey Club. Behind the net, they cycle it. Boston wearing white, Metrix wearing green. This one up to the left point. Here's a shot towards the net. That one tipped on its way, but high capital, and it'll be repossessed by Boston. Now here is Alex D'Agostino. Power play goal for Boston. And they take the early lead. It's 1-0 to BHC. Keegan Vertenters getting the goal for Boston by official score here on game sheet. Initially thought that was D'Agostino, but we'll go with the official count. So that's Vertenters' first goal. Now another chance. Here's a shot. Save! Rebound! By the Metrix goaltender. Now this one played out to the neutral zone. Here's Charlie Milne, the forward for Metrix. Here's a shot and a save made. Rebound not allowed. That save made by Braden Burke. A 4.50 goals allowed average and an .824 save percentage here at the tournament. Sent up, and here comes Boston on another rush. Cam Monagle over the line, got it to his man. Here's a shot. That one blocked off the stick of J.J. Nealon. Now Boston another look. Left circle, here's a shot. That one blocked by the stick of Ethan LaPearl. Another takeaway. Here's Luka Mosta. He takes a shot. That one punched wide. Rebound side of the net. And another backhand towards the blue paint. That one kicked out of there. Both these teams in search of their first win of the tournament. Both 0-5. Something's got to give here on the South Rink at Nicholas Sportsplex. .10:25 to go in the first period. As per usual here at this tournament, we saw a goal very early on. This is offsides on the zone entry. That'll take the face-off back out to the neutral zone with 12:17 to go in the first period. Just getting started here in Mount Prospect, Illinois, about 30 minutes north of Chicago city borders. Dylan Ward here on the call. And as per usual here at this tournament, a United States versus Canada matchup. Boston versus Metrix. Metrix Hockey Club from Ottawa, the capital of Canada. Speaking of Ottawa, their NHL team just got a pretty good goaltender from Boston, so sort of a correlation between these two teams. Linus Ullmark, now a member of the Ottawa Senators. This one in the near corner, sent to the other side. Been all Boston so far. They've been controlling possession. They have the goal. They'll look for another. Here's a shot and a save. Rebound comes out to the left circle. Here's a shot tipped. Nice deflection and an awkward shoulder save made by the goaltender. He'll eventually cover this one up and some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Either team wins in regulation, they are playoff bound here at the Continental Clash. If this game goes to overtime, it will rely on the outcome of tomorrow morning's matchup. The finale of regular season play. Slovakia and the Minnesota Blades. One game behind the rest of the slate. Face-off won by Boston. Top of the right circle, here's a shot tipped on its way, save! Ryan Taylor with his second goal of the tournament. And just like that, New England wasting no time. It's 2-0. Back underway. Here is Metrix. Metrix skating through into the zone. Now here's a shot from the right circle. Blocked on its way. Rebound. They score! And looks like we're in for a barn burner, folks. That's our third goal in the opening 4 minutes. Charlie Milne with the goal, assisted by Owen Ovington. How about that name? Back underway at center ice. Seven to 3 your shots on goal. Again, still in the opening 5 minutes of this one. Quite the contrast to our last game, which was only 2-0 entering the third period. It winded up being a 4-1 final score. Now Metrix, this one given up to Boston. Here they come. Again on the rush, it is Cam Monagle for Boston. He's down the left wing side, had the puck stripped off of his stick. And New England will get it back. Monaco one more time, backhand try from the right circle. That just sailed past the left post. Now it's cleared out to neutral ice and beyond. Picked up in neutral ice by Metrix. Miller Bradley, but then Boston with a steal. They'll come back into the zone. Declan Matter. Taken away by Metrix. Now here they come the other direction. Picked off along the board, sent up high to the point. It's Bradley. He takes a shot. Bradley let it fly. It changed direction on its way to the net. Not sure if it was touched by another green sweater or not. And less than 6 minutes into the hockey game, it is 2-2. Miller Bradley, official credit for the goal. Brantley Mellenhorst with the assist. 5 assisted by 5-5. Now we got a penalty coming up here. A delayed call against Boston. So with 9:09 to go, already a 2-0 lead by Boston, erased by Metrix. They're going to have a power play to continue adding on. Both teams fighting for their first win. Both teams fighting for a chance to participate in the playoffs of the Continental Clash, but this one's given up. Here comes Boston, short-handed. Max Peterson, he'll take a shot, glove stop, and held on to. It'll be a short-handed attacking zone draw for Boston. Logan Burton ready for the face-off. It's taken by Metrix. Now they'll skate up ice. Here's Avin Ovington, wearing a familiar number 88 here in Chicago. Of course, belonged to NHL legend, Blackhawks legend, Patrick Kane for a long time. .120 left on the power play. Here's a shot by Boston, held on to and covered up by Xavier Zito. Xavier Zito, your starting goaltender for Metrix Hockey, a .665 goals allowed average and an .813 save percentage. For the Metrix starting goaltender, Braden Burke, in net for Boston Hockey Club, 4.50 goals allowed average and an .824 save percentage. Again, these two teams, bottom of the barrel here in the standings, but in a tournament where 16 of the 22 teams make the playoffs, a 1-5 record is going to do it for one of these sides. Here's a shot tip, that one wide. Touched by a high stick, so there will be a whistle as they touch the puck. Well, folks, this is my 7th game of the day, but from how it's been going, any tiredness I had has seemingly vanished out of thin air. Electric stuff here from Metrix in Boston, early going. Now here comes Boston, still short-handed. Here's a shot. By Zito. Now here comes Mellenhorst the other way. Here's a shot. That one sails over the crossbar with 20 on the power play. Boston, another short-handed rush out. And nearly poked ahead for a breakaway, but not quite. Now here comes Brantley Mellenhorst again. Down the right wing, he'll put on the brakes. And we're going to get another penalty. A cross-checking call. I believe this time it's going against Metrix. Brantley Mellenhorst to the box. And with how many chances Boston had while shorthanded, let's see what they can muster up with a man up. 7:08 to go in the first period. 2-2 your score. Boston an early 2-0 lead. Metrix tied it up. Still in the first period here in Chicago. Face-off taken by Metrix. Given up behind the net. Here's Luka Mosca with it. Taken away by LaPearl. Right back for Boston. Backhand chip shot. That one deflected off the post. And cleared out. 1/4 of the way through. Now Boston again on the rush. Here's a shot, tough angle. The save made. Backhander sent down below the goal line. Cam Monagle being pressured from two green sweaters. Boston will come up with the puck, but that one's thrown out of the zone. All the way down it goes. .45 left on the power play. Metrix 0 for 1 on the power play. Boston nearly 0 for 1 unless they can score in the next 36 seconds. Over the line, here's a shot, that one blocked. J.J. Nealon. And cleared out to the neutral zone. Now picked up at the blue line waiting was Ryan Taylor. But that pass whizzes by him. Top of the right circle shot, that one misses the net. Maybe a piece of the glove. But either way, stayed out. Now here comes Metrix. Puck taken back by Cam Gallucci. Now back for Miller Bradley. Up to neutral ice for Milne. Milne backhand shot, save! Made by Braden Burke. He'll hang on for another whistle. 4:50 to go here in period number 1. Timothy Troville, he's got a goal in this tournament already. Now this pass finds a man. Here's DiAgostino. He takes a shot into the glove. Cool as a cucumber in net. Xavier Zito. 12-5, your shots on goal. That favors Boston. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Sent all the way down, that's an icing. 4:25 on the clock in the first period. Face-off taken by Boston. Behind the net, off the back of the net. Now on the slide, here's a shot. Another Alex DiAgostino should get credit, and Boston is back in the lead. Yes, sir, number 15, Alex DiAgostino, call it his 3rd goal of the Continental Clash. 3-2 your score. Now down to the left circle. Thrown to the far side corner. Boston defensive end. A kick to the side of the net. Here's a backhand shot. That one's stopped by Burke. 3:10 to go in the period. And now a loose puck picked up. This is Mosca. Mosca behind the net. Threw it up high to the point. Got it back. Now to the left side, Gallucci, son of the head coach of Boston. Didn't get that shot cleanly. And now a scrum behind the play. Here's a shot. Save made and held on to by Xavier Zito. 2.5 left in the first period. Either of these teams wins in regulation, they are going to the playoffs. Face-off taken by Metrix. Here's a shot, save, shutting the door of the 5-hole. There was Zito. Poked out of the zone and in neutral ice, it'll be picked up by Teddy Navrat. to the near side, neutral ice. And dumped in. Now Metrix tags up, Milne into the zone. Here's a shot and a nice release, but that one just missed the top right corner. Picked up by Brothers. He will send this one down into the zone, down the left wing. Picked up below the goal line and will be repossessed by Boston Hockey Club. Far side corner, centering pass. That one couldn't be batted home. Now here comes Boston, maybe a 2-on-1 if they hurry. This is Peterson, sent it over, backhand try, save made, rebound, tried to bank it off the goalie. It's sitting on the goal. And that puck was touching red. But there was never white between the puck and the red. Under a minute to play. And one of the more exciting, fast-paced games of the day here at the Continental Clash. This one tipped, and wide open cage, but I don't think that goal would have counted as the ref called a high stick. Now they try to bank it off the goalie on the other end. That didn't work. The goaltender has lost his stick. Behind the net, one of his teammates assists him. Now the other direction. Taken away by Metrix. And a back pass, now off the glass by Brothers. Picked up in the neutral zone. 6 seconds on the clock. Taylor looking for one last second chance. And this one's off the side of the net. And that'll do it for the first period of play. 3-2 in favor of Boston. Shots on goal favor Boston 14-6. We'll take a brief timeout here on WSBN. We'll be right back in about 2 minutes for your second period. World Sports Broadcasting Network. All right, folks, play here at the Continental Clash in the northern suburbs of Chicago. Boston Hockey Club and Metrix Hockey Club. Ottawa versus Boston here. At the live, here's a shot. Right circle by Bradley, but the save was made by Burke. Outside of the net, that one would not go. And all the way down, Boston coach. It should have been an icing. Or that it wasn't an icing, and he was right. Now in the blue paint, backhand try. That one wouldn't go. Here comes to the other side. Top of the left circle. This one in the slot. Didn't go either. Dylan Ward here on the call with you. Matthew Freeman, our producer and camera operator, doing it all in one. Here's a shot. Innocent play. Had the loose puck just below the hash marks of the left face-off circle, and he found the top right corner of the net. It is 4-2 for Boston Hockey Club. Credit that one to J.J. Neeland. His first point of this tournament. But here comes a 2-on-1 for Metrix. Leading the Chargers, Douglas. His shot would not go. It missed the target. Nearly a turnover, but Metrix will get it back. Now splitting one defender, but lost the puck. Was Boston. As we've now seen 6 goals in this one, almost a 7th. He couldn't quite get that shot off on his forehand. And the official skate gets in the way right by the Metrix bench. The official is part of the playing surface, as the old adage goes. Now right and close, blue paint. They can't get that one by. And one man slash, perhaps. They didn't call it. He lost his stick in the process. Looks like he's in a little bit of discomfort with his hands, but he will try to get a shot off. Right in the slot. Here's a shot and a save made. And after the whistle, one of the Metrix players takes down one of the Boston players. We'll see if we get anything called for that one. I'm sure we will. And head coach of Boston, Richie Gallucci, up close and personal with the official. And was there a penalty? There's going to be a penalty against Boston. that's bizarre. I'm in agreement with you, Richie. Not quite sure how that can be called a penalty, but either way, it'll be a power play for Metrix. Oh for 1 in the game. Sent up high, it leaks outside the zone. They'll have to tag up. And that could have been an offsides, but it wasn't called. And not able to hang on to the puck there, Nate Elliott. And it gets sent down into the other end. Backhander, that one wide of the net. This one sent up, high slot, here's a shot, blocked, rebound, and a good save and close, made by Braden Burke. That'll stop play and keep the face-off in the Boston zone. 40 seconds left on this Metrix power play. Looking to avoid going 0 for 2 on the man advantage in this one. And actually they'll put the face off at the left circle instead. Puck falls, it's clear. This is Ovington, centered it in the slot, taken away by Boston, they will clear. Now from below the goal line, tough angle shot, held on to, puck put in the net after the whistle. And Boston does not like that. A very active head coach on the home bench, Richie Gallucci. And there's going to be a penalty on Metrix for the unsportsmanlike conduct, I would have to think. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for 1 second. And then a power play for Boston. Already up 4-2. Puck falls. Back to 5-on-5 play. There's a shot. What a snipe. And it'll be Max Peterson. The defenseman gets his second point of the game, adds to his assist, and it's 5-2 Boston Hockey Club. Power play goal. As we go back to center ice to restart. As it stands, Boston will be taking the final playoff spot if they can hang on to this 5-2 lead. Now thrown in front, taken away by Boston once again. Here they come rushing up ice, 2-on-2. As we're going to get a penalty call. Basically, exactly halfway through regulation. And heading to the box is Miller Bradley. Boston, who scored on a power play less than a minute ago, is going to have another chance. And after a quick discussion at the Metrix bench, it's almost time to drop the puck. So Metrix, even though they're shorthanded, they only had 3 skaters out there. Now a 2-man advantage this time. Right off the draw, this shot whistles high of the net. And a clear with the backhand by Metrix. 18-10 your shots on goal, favoring Boston. They lead 5-2 halfway through this one. Gets cleared out and down. Pretty good penalty kill here for Metrix. And they'll waste some time by pinning this one up on the end boards. Boston finds it to poke it out. Now here they come. This is Max Peterson, backhand try, tough angle. One stopped by the pad of Zito. Turning around, firing. That one stopped by the pads as well. Metrix will slap it down on target, call it a shot on goal as we get down to 40 seconds to go in the power play. Nice pass. And Cam Monagle can get a shot off cleanly from the left circle. And another clear by Metrix. I think after they allowed a power play goal in 10 seconds, they took a couple notes. That's now 3 clears, I believe. And we're going to get another one. Interference is going against Metrix. It'll be 8 seconds of a 2-man advantage. Then another fresh power play for Boston. Puck falls, and Metrix, well, when you're only down by two players for 8 seconds, a clear is a good way to start. Now here's Luka Mosca. Mosca over the line, right wing side, Van on a shot. Got the puck back, through to the left circle, here's a shot, that one blocked. And now Metrix will clear it out to neutral ice. They wanted a penalty on that play, but they're not going to get it called. Metrix did. Now a 2-on-1 while on the power play. Here is Boston. Here's a shot. That one missed the target by Luka Mosca. Now up high, slapper. Wide of the net again. So this is Dylan DeTore. Killer first name, by the way. Dylan Ward here on the call. Now centering pass, low slot, cleared but not out. Slap shot. That one drilled the stick out of the hands of one. Now this is Peterson. Max Peterson. One nice move, then another. Threw it to the blue paint, nobody home. Now left circle, here's a shot to the net. That one stopped by Zito. Another look, another pad stopped by Zito. And this one sent out, but the power play's over. So that's an icing. 3:31 to go in the second period. 5-2. Puck falls, right face-off circle, Boston attacking zone. From behind the net, wraparound try, that one stopped, but we have another penalty coming up. A slash, I believe, was the call. This time it'll go against Boston. So after Metrix with back-to-back kills, they'll have a chance of their own on the power play. Remember, Boston with 2 or 3 good shorthanded opportunities in this game already. And they will clear. Now here's Ryan Taylor. Fortier. Will Fortier. Fortier, where's Fortier? Pinned up against the boards. Boston taking notes from Metrix. Here's a backhander, and just getting enough of the blocker was Burke. One sent all the way down. 50 seconds left in the power play. 2 minutes before the Zamboni scrapes the ice. Now right circle in the slot. Penalty coming. Mandialacio. And on a delayed penalty, it is a 5-3 game, and I think the Metrix players are asking if they're going to get a power play. So the ref is reporting the goal and assist. And I mean, that was on a delayed penalty, so I don't see why there would be. Discussion at the Metrix bench. I'm not sure what the discussion is. They scored while there was a delayed penalty. Almost all levels of hockey that I can think of that would nullify the power play. I know in Europe they changed that. Richie Gallucci there on the Boston bench wondering what the holdup is about. And now the two officials will have a discussion of their own. So now the ref goes to the bench. They're not escorting a Boston player to the box. And how about this? They're going to send the player in the delayed call. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So it's going to be another fresh 2 minutes on the man advantage for Metrix. Okay. Ref says he was sleeping. All right, so a prime opportunity for Metrix to get right back in this thing. We saw how they responded when being down 2-0 early, as this shot sails wide of the net. Now this one given up, and Boston with a shorthanded chance. Here they come. Here's a shot, and a save made by the goaltender, Zito. Starting to lose my voice here, folks. This is my 8th game today. This shot takes a deflection, touched by a high stick. Metrix will get to it first. So the no stoppage play now, a 3-on-2 rush. But losing the puck there was one. Getting it back is Metrix. Charles Milne. Here's a slap shot. That one blocked by a diving Boston skater. That was Cam Monagle. Then they will clear. 50 seconds on the clock here in the second period. 1 minute in the power play. They are cleared out to the neutral zone. 15 to go. Just enough time to throw a pitch in MLB. Here's Mattern. Declan Mattern, tough angle. That one was stopped. And it'll be covered up with 3.9 on the clock. Drop of the puck. Let's see if they have enough time. Doesn't look like they will. Some of the Metrix fans wanted a penalty. There was some commotion on the near side in my blind spot. I'll be completely transparent with you folks watching at home. I didn't see it. But that's going to finish period number 2. We've got a barn burner indeed. 5-3 your score. Boston leads Metrix. They also lead shots 23-14. We'll take a timeout here on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, WSBN. Dylan Ward here on play-by-play. Matthew Freeman, your producer. And we will be back in about 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Flash. Dylan Ward on the call with you. Matthew Freeman, our producer. We've got a good one here. It's 5-3 in favor of Boston. Whichever team wins this game in regulation will advance to the playoff portion of this tournament. Towards the net, bouncing and caught by the glove hand of Xavier Zito. Shots on goal favor Boston, 24-14. As they will look to close it out and secure the last playoff spot. Face-off pulled back cleanly. Left point, here's a shot towards the net, tipped on its way, and that one was sailed. Just missed the top right corner with that by a foot or two. Now from below the goal line, here's a backhander. Poked out. And Metrix will go the other way. Here they come. One-man rush. This is Luca Morris. Morris takes a shot. That one's held on to by the glove of Boston goalie Braden Burke. Our third face-off coming up here with 14:02 to go in the third period. Boston, the 2020 champions of this tournament. Last year, Metrix 1-8. Second to last place in the Canadian division. Now over the line, here they come, here's a shot. That one sails high, it's the end board. Now wraparound try right in front. This one horizontally tried to get that one towards the net. Now right in the slot again. This one sailed away by Metrix. They're okay with an icing here. One of the main differences in the National Hockey League and youth hockey is if you are guilty of icing, you are allowed to make a line change in youth hockey. So a lot of times you'll see teams use it as a strategy. They're okay with a D-zone face-off just to get a fresh set of legs out there. Now here is a chance. This one sailed over the net by Mosca of Boston. Now nice play to poke that one off a stick. Here is J.J. Nealon. Nealon threw it to the slot. Loose puck sitting there and grabbed by Metrix Hockey. Now here they come. This is Ovington. He's got an assist in this game. Takes a shot. Gloved by the goaltender, Burke. Juggled it for a minute, but it's swiped out of harm's way. And a giveaway in front. Miscue by the goalie, nearly paid for it. But Declan Mattern's shot was stopped. He was bidding for his first point of this tournament. Now offensive zone draw for Boston. Face off one, here's a shot. That one sails high of the net. And now Boston with it. Attacking zone, here they are, high slot, here's a shot. That one wouldn't go. Now, right circle, here's a shot. That one over the crossbar. And it'll be sent outside the zone. Cam Gallucci threw it in. And a turnover. Here's Mattern at the Lucky end of 2 turnovers for point-blank chances, but he wasn't able to get a shot on goal there. And another giveaway. Here's a chance, and another save made by Zito. Now Metrix gets it out of the zone. Take it away again. Here comes Boston over the line. Here's a shot made by Zito. He'll hang on and stop the clock with 10:58 here in the third period. Metrix staying in this one as they look to steal that final playoff spot away from Boston. Top of the puck, won by Boston. Here's a shot, save, rebound. That one goes wide. Now battle for it, neutral zone. This one dumped down into the zone. And over, and Metrix will get this one deep again. 10:30 to go in the third period. This one tipped out to neutral ice, but Metrix will repossess. Easton LaPearl. That one turned over. Another Boston rush off a turnover. There's Max Vertens. He takes a shot. One stop by the goaltender. Yet again, freezing time with 10:13 to go in period number 3. Final 10 minutes of regulation time. Now right in the slot, that one. Nearly another good look for Boston. Boy, they have had quite a few good looks here to start this third period. Shots on goal. Shots on goal here in the third period. 5-2 for Boston. And here comes Metrix the other direction. Here's a shot they fan on it. And another one that stopped by the goaltender, Berg. Back over the line. Take it away, and we're going to get a penalty here. It'll go against Boston. So Metrix heads back to the power play as Cam Monagle is in the box. 2 minutes for hooking. $9:10 to go, third period. Face off won by Metrix. Shot to the net, tipped on its way. That one wide of the cage. Kept alive, up high, here's a shot. That one stopped. Rebound, they score! In and out of the net so quickly, not everyone here at the barn was 100% sure it was a goal. But it was a goal. Leaving the charge back to the bench, Luca Morris. And it's a one-goal hockey affair with 8:50 to go in the third period. Boston led 5-2 at one point. It is now 5-4. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. Exciting ending coming up. One-timer wouldn't connect. As now Boston looks to grab some insurance back. This shot just barely stopped. We got a penalty coming up. Boston to the power play. High sticking your call. So probably just what the doctor ordered for Boston after allowing 2 goals here in the third period to allow Metrix to cut the deficit to just 1. They'll get a chance to get some insurance here. Boston Hockey Club looking to return to the playoffs. 2020 champions of this tournament. And now Metrix the other way short-handed. Boy, would they love a game-tying goal while killing the penalty. Shot sails wide of the net. Now New England. Here's a centering pass, and what by Zito. Flashing the leather. Remember that stop if Metrix can tie this game up. Halfway through the third period of play. This puck cleared down. Halfway through the power play. 7:10 to go, third period. Here comes Boston again. It is J.J. Nealand into the zone. Diving on top of it with the glove is Zito. Boston leading shots 7-6 in this third period. And the draw won by Boston. The shot got tipped wide. Now left point. Shot to the net. Tipped. And it's in. Everyone held their breath here in the arena. It took forever to cross the goal line. But it's a power play conversion for Boston. And they have restored their 2-goal advantage. It is 6-4. Now Metrix top of the left circle. That shot on target. Stopped by Braden Burke. Puck falls. Face off possessed by Metrix for just a moment. But now it is Boston coming the other way. Over the line, left circle, here's a chance. That one hit the crossbar. A sailing shot. And a booming slap shot. Loved by Zito. You got to give Xavier Zito some credit. That's 6 on the scoreboard. Doesn't look very pretty, but he has had a solid performance in net for Metrix. He does have 27 saves here in this game. puck down to the near side corner. That clock keeps ticking away. This backhand shot wiped away from the blue paint. That clock feels very slow for Boston. Seems to be ticking faster and faster for Metrix. And a big collision. Both players a little bit shaken up after that one. Now Metrix into the zone. Here's a shot. Easy stop for Burt. One player lost an edge down below the goal line. It is crunch time now. We are down to less than 5 minutes to play of the final game here at the South Rink. Now into the zone. Boston coach wants an offside. Not going to get it. All the way to the net. This one stopped by Burt. We'll keep an eye down to our left for the goaltender Zito. Nice little fake there. And a penalty coming up against Metrix. Now this shot towards the net. Still no possession for the green sweaters. Turnaround shot, stop. So a tough blow for Metrix, who need 2 goals to tie this game. It'll be a Boston power play. Face-off won by Boston. Now we'll see if they pull the goaltender to make it a 5-on-5. Maybe wait. The power play clock and game clock are separated by exactly 2 minutes. So as soon as this power play ends, there will be 2 minutes left. Maybe that's when Metrix will pull the goaltender. We'll keep our eye down to our left. Now behind the net, Metrix short-handed. They'd love to get a shorty right about now. Now left circle shot, blockered away by Zito. Boston, 1:10 to go on their power play. Shot towards the net, tipped on its way. Rebound! Another puck that took a while till we saw a signal from the referee. Seven to 4 your score, and now we will really see if Metrix will be aggressive and pull the goaltender. And what was a 1-goal game not long ago whatsoever is now a 4-goal edge for Boston. They lead 8-4. Now, fingers swiped out of there. Now New England. Over the line, left wing side. Here's a shot, glove save made by Zito. Drop of the puck. Face off taken by Boston. And we get another whistle for puck freeze. And a penalty for Boston. Folks, it's late. Long day here at the rink. 2:17 left. And I'm going to ask my producer, Matthew Freeman, why is it that on our last game of the day, it feels like there's a whistle every 5 seconds here down the stretch? Got any work behind the
and you know, sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down.
All right, I'm Matthew Freeman, and I think I got caught on camera a little bit there. Short-handed attacking zone draw for Boston. Shot, save, and another stoppage in play. Boston, how about you score one more? That'd be enough for the running clock. Shot saved by the pad. Braden Burke, got to give him credit. He's had a really good game in net. Despite allowing 4 goals, he's going to help his team to a victory. And he's made 22 saves on 26 shots. And backhand steal is scored! And there's your running clock. It is 9-4. A short-handed goal for Boston. And they'll wait to put a penalty on the board, then that clock's gonna run, baby. And after scoring just 7 goals in their previous 5 games, Boston has surpassed their tournament total coming in, and it's double figures. 10-4 late in the third period. An offensive explosion by Boston. That is their 6th goal of the period. Boston Hockey Club has scored 17 goals at this tournament, 10 of those in this game. Now here they come, Metrix over the line, Boston takes it away. Now they'll punch it up. 20 seconds on the clock. And the 2020 champions after an 0-5 start have cemented their spot in the playoffs. Boston Hockey Club has punched their ticket to the round of 16, and they will have a shot at the Continental Class Trophy. 10-4 your final score. Shots 43 to 26. And you never know, they might have one of the worst records of the teams that have advanced to the playoffs, but when you score 10 goals, that certainly gives you a bit of momentum. And I'm interested to see what they can do tomorrow. So that game will be tomorrow for Boston Hockey Club. Time and rink to be determined. Make sure you follow along to figure out start time. You can check Game Sheet Continental Clash. That's about going to do it for us today, but one more thing to do, and that is the stuff, baby. All the and their national anthem coming up.